I wanted this trip to be all about new experiences. Going on an East Coast trip is something I've always wanted to do. Now let's see where it takes us. Oh my gosh. That's what we're looking for. Hooked up, baby. What more could you ask for? That is incredible. Look at that one. Dude. That was what we came out here for, boy. We're on Lake Ontario now. This is a huge Great Lake. This is one of the Great Lakes. Yes. Thanks, guys. You guys knew that. Lake Ontario is an amazing place, super clean water. And tomorrow we're going to embark on a journey out there, 25 miles offshore, to stay about 40 hours out there with some Walmart supplies, with some stuff we bought today, and all of that. But we're making this video kind of beforehand to show you guys what we went through today to prep. So this is the East Coast Swing. That's what we're calling it, the East Coast Swing Tour. We fished Toronto, we fished Simcoe, now Lake Ontario. But yeah, so let's check out what we kind of got today at Walmart. I'm going to kind of rewind earlier today, and this is some stuff that we got. Today is officially Canada Day. It's Canada Day. So luckily Walmart's open. We're going to see what we can get, and we're going to see how much we have to spend to do a little solo camping. I might have stumbled upon the greatest thing that I've ever seen inside a Walmart before. So, as you guys know, camping can be pretty damn expensive. Like, it's just, you buy a tent, you buy chairs, you buy sleeping bags, you gotta get all this stuff, right? I found this kit, and get this, you guys are never gonna believe this. This is $100, 100 Canadian. I don't even know what's the dollar in Canada. Canadian dollar. It's the $100 Canadian dollar. So this is like 80 US dollars right here. This is incredible. 2 sleeping bags, a 6-person tent, and 2 chairs. Boom, check. So we've got this. So obviously this is a big deal. This is not like we're just going to stay at some random campsite where we're near things. We're going, I think, 15 to 20 miles offshore. We need gas tanks, we need supplies, we need actual stuff so we can make this trip possible. So this is gonna be the first thing. I don't have a tent anymore. I gave away my old tent. So this is my new tent. $80 US. We've got chairs, we've got sleeping bags. Boom, done. So now we've got to look and see. The fishing selection here isn't the greatest, so we're probably gonna have to go to Canadian Tire to get some stuff for fishing. But let's see what else we can get here. We need gas tanks. Next thing is gas tanks. I have a lot of supplies in my boat, but I'm trying to like get the bare necessities, because like obviously this isn't just gonna be a $250. The main title of this is $250 camping solo challenge, but like I have a lot of gear, so we're just gonna pick up the bare necessities, the necessities to camp, and we're gonna get that stuff here. Try and keep it under $250 Canadian. We've got this. We're gonna need some bug spray. Then we're gonna look for the gas tanks. But actually, I found another section here with a bunch of camping gear, and this is pretty. Like, we're gonna need some of this stuff. You need a good flashlight. Key is a good flashlight. So we've got a second cart now. We're preparing ourselves. We got. Is there gas in here? Nope, there's no gas in there. We've got 4 of these babies. That's 10 extra gallons of gas. My gas holds 20 gallons, so we'll have 30 gallons of gas, which should do good, hopefully. I mean, we're gonna figure it out. We're not really sure, but we've got some snorkels, got some beer batter, a couple more lures. This is another idea we had, so this whole thing is just gonna be gnarly. It's gonna be gnarly. And we're just grabbing a bunch more gear. Fishing lures are check, snorkels check, gas is check. We need a volleyball now. Here's our volleyball. Not really sure what we're going to use this for, but you guys will find out in future episodes coming up here with the island stuff. So we've got 24 hours on an island. Might as well get a volleyball. Pepper and salt. The last thing we need. We grabbed some steaks, we grabbed some food, we grabbed a bunch of stuff here. And yeah, we'll let you guys know how much we kind of spent, what we did, but let's get back to the boat. now that the shopping's kind of done, you guys saw that, let's head back up to where the boat is. We're staying right on the water here, and I'm going to go over kind of how I organized everything, how I got everything ready. I've spent the last 3 hours prepping for what tomorrow brings. So obviously you guys know this is the main thing we got. This is a 5-piece premium camping combo. It's $98 Canadian, so I don't know what the conversion rate is, but it is well under $100 camping setup here. And that's what mostly tomorrow's video will be about. We're gonna set this up, but we're also gonna do some fishing. So this is what we got there. I'm gonna place this in the boat tomorrow morning, but pretty organized. Actually, you guys would be surprised. This is my only garbage here. So, right here is kind of, put this rod right here, what I've got going on. I've got my 3 major spinning rods that I've rigged up here, a drop shot with a drag and drop on there, the rattling Ned rig, and then the new prototype swim bait. So that's what we got going on. Well, by the time you're watching this video, the swim baits might be out. Everything might be out. So make sure to check out below. And yeah, so those are the baits. Then in here, I've loaded this with our 2 life jackets that we're going to wear when we're going out there because it's going to be a sketchy run. We are taking an Alumacraft out on the Great Lakes tomorrow. This is going to be crazy and just insane. But what's inside here is 2 cots, 3 2.5 gallon gas tanks. Money. Just money. Life jackets back in there. Then what we have in here, this is the camping stuff, chips, some paper plates, some Ziploc bags, some fillet knives, some bagels, just odd end stuff that we're gonna need. The propane, or the butane gas stove we bought the other day, boom, ready to go. That's gonna stay right here, all trip. And here, we're actually gonna put the stove in here. What we've got in here is a little something special there. We don't want to show you too much about that, but we're going to do a video on that out there, hopefully. Another 2.5 gallon gas tank, a volleyball, a snorkel, and some spinner baits. So that's kind of what's in that compartment. Then this is full of tackle, just packed full of tackle. Plastics, crankbaits, frogs. We don't really know what we're going to need, so everything's in there, and that's kind of what's in the front of the boat. Completely jam-packed with all the essentials, and we've got a cooler. We've got some extra rods there, and then back here, we've got the cooler, which we've got some steaks we bought at Walmart. We're going to do a steak cooking video out there as well, so that's kind of one other thing we have planned for going out there, and that's where we're going to put all our meat. Right now, it's sitting in the fridge. In the morning, we're going to throw it in here, grab a bag of ice, put it on there, and that stuff will be amazing. And then in here, we've got just bottles of water. So we're gonna throw a block of ice on there. I put a plug inside the live well, that way no water comes inside, and we're just gonna throw a bag of ice in there, and hopefully that stays good as well. Well, we've got planes taking off, we've got trains coming by. I just got a weird feeling tomorrow's gonna be an amazing day. What's even in this one? Oh, some bug spray and some big swim baits. You guys don't really need to see that one. We've loaded up the old graph here. We're checking it out. We were checking out about how far the run is. I think it said 24 miles. I have a 20-gallon tank in this boat, so we're going 24 miles one way. I really hope that my calculations are right. We have 10 extra gallons of gas, so we have 30 gallons of gas. That should be able to make us 40 miles. Probably about 80 miles. Probably get 2 miles to the gallon. So well, I have 30, so that means I can only go 60. Math, folks, math. I'm just doing things in my head. I don't know if we're gonna do how this is gonna go. It's just me, myself, and Wes behind me. So the first part is solo camping. We're gonna try and smallmouth fish. We're gonna try and walleye fish. There's salmon out there. We unfortunately couldn't get any salmon fishing gear. I didn't bring any with me, and I couldn't find any stores that were open because today is a Canadian holiday. So we don't have any salmon gear. But other than that, we're pretty much ready, dialed. Gas is full, batteries are charged. All we have to do now is wake up in the morning and venture out into the deep blue ocean of Lake Ontario. Let's do it. Should I see if there's a dump in here?